I have returned from my Hermitcraft exile. Not the exile that is currently happening on the Hermitcraft server, but my own personal, self-inflicted, slightly accidental exile. I guess I've got a little bit of explaining to do, so I think I'm going to put you here. And now I'm going to do a little presentation. I was in Patagonia for a few weeks, hiking and trekking around, and it was honestly one of the most incredible trips of my life. It's so stunningly beautiful, but on the way home, our plane ran out of fuel, and then London Heathrow caught fire. So the travel time was enormous, and when I got home, all I could think about was cogs and gears. Then I went off to the Minecraft movie premiere, which was fantastic, and I'm in it. I helped do the redstone for the movie, but I also am in the film with NanTDM, Lizzie, and Afmal. And if you recognize me, that's actually a bit embarrassing, because the makeup department and the wardrobe department, they did a number on me. I was sat next to Joel and Lizzie in the cinema, and all I could see was just Joel vibrating with laughter. I don't know if that's a good sign. But now I'm back, and I'm excited to work on my bulbous creation. But first, there seems to be a lot of people online.
Welcome everybody to Permit Master. Today we're going to be playing for resin. I know everyone wants this.
Why am I nervous?
You should be nervous.
Should I be nervous?
I'm nervous.
Honestly,
The old man got the shakes.
So wait, hang on.
Hey,
what?
I've done this before. It's like it's nerve-wracking.
Is it? I mean,
Right,
so we're
Is it
playing for
nerve-wracking?
resin. We're playing for resin,
playing
right?
for resin.
We're playing
Yeah.
for resin.
That's
Did you
exciting.
turn up here and have no idea what this was
The
about?
stakes
I don't even know what's
couldn't
going
be lower.
on. I don't know what's going on.
Have you already forgotten at your old age?
I just see those people online. I joined the group, and then you said you were meeting up over here.
If you need something during the game, you can go back to your locker.
Right.
All right.
But
Okay.
the permit games will involve death, which is why there's a bed
Oh.
over here.
Why
No, I
is
think-
this so suspicious to me?
See? Right, there we go.
Okay.
Wait,
I mean,
exile is not the greatest situation.
Is this?
but
No, you
Hold
made me
down.
second guess. You made me second guess, Cleo.
Oh,
You made me second guess.
Right click the bed, Mumbo. Did you click it?
I think I did.
Did you
I think
click
I
the
did.
bed?
I did. I did.
All right.
Should I have
The
brought
assistant
blocks
chef
or anything? Did anyone know that this? Okay, doesn't matter.
Ready?
No, I had no
like Joe's
idea.
brought everything. Joe's.
Okay, we'll all
for a
loot
long
Joe's
time.
locker.
I can't locked it. Oh no.
Your first task is invent and build a mythical creature. The most well-rounded mythos wins.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
No.
10 minutes? All right, I'm gonna fly and grab some stuff. Nope, I'm going.
What? No, what? Joe, are you still here? Have you?
I'm here. What do you need?
What did you bring? What have you actually brought?
I brought an ender chest. You want an ender chest?
No, because I don't have anything in the chest.
Oh, well, that was maybe an oversight.
9 minutes left. 9 minutes left. I've spent most of it flying. I have never been so stressed in my entire life. I have a bunch of salmon heads for some reason. Oh, this combination. This combination with the sniff. Oh, I need to think of a backstory for this thing and everything. I'm extremely curious. So, like, if I win this resin thing, right? Is that good? Or
You got a permit. There's nothing more valuable than a permit.
if I lose, what happens?
Literally
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
Why am I here?
The task here is the most well-rounded mythos. So
Okay.
you can, as long as you
God, I
can
have to start
justify
thinking.
it.
I'm gonna have to stand in a corner. So I've got a bunch of salmon heads, and I've built a bird, and I'm gonna call it the pesky bird. But pesky is spelled P-E-S-C-E.
Well done, everyone. So we're now going to judge your mythical creatures.
This is a velociroo. This is the origin of kangaroos back in the
Really?
day. Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of got that Minotaur vibe, half animal, half other extinct animal. But your reasoning for it just being the origin of kangaroos is what's throwing me here.
This is the pesky bird, but pesky spelled P-E-S-C-E. Pesky.
Oh, fishy.
Because it is part fish, part bird. Okay.
Right.
Now, here is the mythos of it. It exists as the god of both ocean and water. It can't breathe in the air, but it can't swim. So it will kind of like it will fly into the ocean to breathe and then take back off again.
Yeah.
Why is it on fire?
And it's on fire.
Not every mythical creature needs to be grand. You can have one that's fundamentally flawed.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Like a miserable life, honestly.
It sounds
It's a struggle. It's the god of struggle, and that's why also there's fire around it.
Air.
Yeah, and
Right.
water and air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you said well-rounded, so it's well-rounded, as you can see. So it's an egg with duck feet, with some weird amphibious fin poking out the back and a dragon head. Purely exists just to spite the mythic gods because it's absolute nuggetry. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It just exists.
I originally was going to
It is
create a
round.
tornado out of breeze charges, using a fancy piston thing to suspend them in the air, and reference The Wizard of Oz, which has an incredibly well-rounded mythos, over 40 books written by Frank L. Baum, the historian of Oz, and instead I've ended up with the Wicked Witch after being hit with a bucket down here. Very round puddle.
Let's start at the bottom. Joe, 0 points. I'm sorry.
Oh,
fair play.
It might have been something.
That's round.
But it wasn't. It was neither your mythos, because it was Wizard of Oz, and you failed to make something. So, yeah.
Yikes.
Second place, I think, with 2 points. I'm going to give it to Cleo.
Last.
Of course.
Right, 3 points go to Mumbo for man's eternal struggle.
It does never end. Good job, Mumbo.
You put it better than me.
I enjoyed both the horrificness of it and the explanation. That leaves 4 points for Pearl, who has got quite physically the most well-rounded mythical creature. There is a white room. The task is get from one side of this room to the other in the most impressive way possible.
Oh, I've definitely got a plan.
We're gonna
Mine
set
requires
up.
no setup.
Maybe you
And
should have
this
gone
point-
first.
At this point, I feel like I made a mistake. Exile is actually just, it sounds bad. Like, I think even if I didn't speak English, I would understand that exile is a bad thing. Do you know what I mean?
Exile is a bad thing.
No, but I'm just saying, like, as a word, if someone said you're about to be exiled and I didn't speak English, I would be like, that still does sound
like
bad.
it involves,
That's terrifying.
It sounds like it involves knives.
Like, I'm trying to think of what other words someone could come up to me and say, you're going to be, you're going to...
Decapitated.
That's a bad one. That is a bad
that
one.
feels-
Brutally
that-
stabbed.
It's the sound in it.
Brutally
But brutally stabbed doesn't sound bad if you don't
Does
know
it
English.
not?
You're going to be brutally stabbed.
Brutally stabbed.
Brutally
I feel like that's
stabbed
pretty
does sound bad.
universal usually.
I think, yeah. Depends on the face they're doing. I think, like, hugged sounds nice. But maybe that's just, I don't know. If you said it
Oh,
aggressively.
it's too sweet.
I mean, it needs the sounds.
Kissed sounds bad.
Kiss. Yeah.
I would assume those bad
also
things are
sounds
about
like-
to happen.
Also sounds a lot like killed. You're going to be beheaded. Sounds lovely.
That sounds like, yeah.
Get it crunched.
Yeah, beheaded sounds like they're gonna like I'm gonna be in a lovely hotel room and like I'm gonna be looked after. Punched, that's medium. That's neutral. Punched is neutral.
Yeah, that's. But it's the plosive.
Yeah.
First.
I think stabbed is because of the as well. The and then the hard B's.
Okay, I think I'm ready to present. A lot of times people think, I'd like to go somewhere on a train, but unfortunately the train only will go where the rails are. I have figured out a way to make minecarts move infinite distances on a flat surface, and I'm ready to demonstrate that now. Oh no.
Do you want me to nudge them at all, Joe?
Yeah, nudge him
Do you want me
again,
to-
Mumbo.
Yeah, do you want
Mumbo
me to-
messed it up earlier, and apparently I didn't reset it properly. There we go.
Oh.
Come on now.
Perpetual motion.
I'm impressed.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see how far you get across the room, pal. I'm very excited. Very
You know what's
excited to
gonna
see
happen,
how
don't you,
far
Mum?
across the room you get.
Hey, well, here, as you can see, I've created a machine, and it works flawlessly. Just give me a second to get my timing right. Hold on. Give me one more moment. Hold on, let me just... Hold on. Is it all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You
that
will
was
be
it. That was
impressed.
it.
Okay,
Nearly.
hold on. Just
Interesting.
give me a second. Let me just. Yep. Yeah. Hold on.
This is
I'm gonna do
interesting.
that.
You
This
fair?
isn't what I'm doing. Just give me a moment.
You're going to
Just give me
repeat
a
yourself
second.
across the... How many
Well,
repeats
you've
do you
made it
have?
to the other side of the room now, Pearl.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yours
I
goes
haven't.
over.
I haven't
You
made
have
it. No, I
actually-
didn't
you
touch the
have- you
wall. I did not touch
Actually,
the
you
wall.
actually
You
kind
Therefore,
of
it's
did.
not.
Hang on. I've just got to do a little bit of warming up. hang on. Wait, can you hear that?
This is the man that said, "I've got an idea," and ran away.
Hang on. Can you hear that? That's the sound
Oh.
of my pinky being activated. I am crossing the room, holding shift with my pinky for the first time in my entire life. Look at this. I can go backwards, I can go forwards with it.
Oh, you can't use your own
hang
gameplay
on.
choices to make it seem impressive.
Have you run out of emojis?
Are you ready for this? I can hold them both at the same time.
Oh,
I can hold them both at the same time.
It's becoming less impressive the longer you take to get to the other side of the
Okay.
room.
I'll speed.
Oh, he's
I mean-
fallen.
I'll speed. Look at this. Look at
This is
this.
old man speed.
Whoa, you weren't
Right.
expecting that, but then yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mumbo.
That's all right. That was good on it. Editor Mumbo here. My hard drive ran out of space at this point. Cleo basically walked across the room with some TNT exploding. Whoa, debatable how impressive that is. So Joe was declared the winner of this round, and
Leo and Mumbo both get 2 points.
yes,
Pearl gets
Oh,
1.
man.
I'm back to using my thumb, if that means anything.
Less than you think.
Do something artistic with this pufferfish.
Unrelated point, but your t-shirt blends in wonderfully with the prismarine green.
Does.
Okay, what on earth am I thinking here? Right, well, I was flying past the factory, and I've got a bunch of smoke pouring out the top. Puffs of smoke. I mean, maybe I could have my puffer fish being puffs of smoke. I don't know if that's really artistry, though. This is not the time. Why do I have absolutely zero soul sand?
Fragile love, you know, it can be crushed so easily by being stamped out by self-centeredness. Wait, why is that not working? Dang it, stupid frozen booty. But sometimes love perseveres. Sometimes love conquers all. We can change. The cold heart in my shoes has been conquered by this fragile love.
Yeah, if there's,
Stuff back,
if
Joe.
if there's an entity in the water, Joe, it doesn't freeze.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I have my pufferfish little Freddy here in a bucket, and he's gonna go. There's a piece of string here. Right in there. Yeah, there he goes. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's
There
alive.
we go.
Why did the
Hey!
rockets go over there?
There we go. Did I impress you? Oh, the pufferfish is making a
He's making
getaway.
an escape for it. This is the search for belonging. Behold, the pufferfish. And he is desperately trying to find other fish. Except it's broken, because of course it is. And what we find is that there is no belonging. But sometimes he
explained.
makes a break for it.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that was a good save. It's missed the water. It's found
what
a
is
block.
happening?
Oh, he's in the wall.
It's sometimes the search for love is
Manual.
hard
Manual.
and difficult.
This is the puffer.
Okay.
It's a commentary on factory farmed fish and their expendable lives. That's it. And just give me a second. Don't you yawn! Don't you yawn at that! Excuse me.
Sounds like a high school essay, man.
Yeah, well that's what art is it not? That's where I peaked. There it is.
True.
Oh. Less
Right, he's less affected by
broken
the
as
soul
well.
sand. Less affected by the soul sand than I was
can just
potentially.
see. Just see.
If you died, Mumbo.
Just about.
occasionally you'll pop up. But is that not? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
not?
there I see him. I
Yeah.
see.
Is that not a
Right.
commentary in of itself? You know, is that not a
Trying to
commentary?
escape through the chimney? Is that what
No,
you're trying
so
to say?
he was meant to be. He's like a puff of smoke leaving the chimney. But I will admit, he's less airborne than I imagined he would be.
This was horrible.
This is the worst experience of my life. Don't even want resin. Don't even like any of you guys. I think I might leave.
You got some laughs.
Now the truth hurts.
Mumbo, yours. I'm not sure what you were trying to achieve, but there's probably some art in there, so you're getting 2 points.
Yes.
Joe, I appreciate what you were doing. You're also getting 2 points. Pearl, you get 3 points for your
3
disaster.
points.
3 points.
Oh, heck yeah.
And the clear winner here is Cleo with 4 points. Next task. Produce the most embarrassing death message.
This task was made for me. Okay, he's still there. He's still there. Yes. There we go. Please, please. Yes, 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 Yes!
Well, that's embarrassing. Naming an anvil doesn't change the death net.
That didn't go the way I wanted it to.
You're away for 5 minutes to fall to your death.
Fell down.
All right, rub it in.
Well, all right. Let's go through it. So first of all, we had Cleo dying to Fragile Love, and see, I know that this was, meant to be the most embarrassing, but I actually think that was potentially like the laziest one. She just went, where's the closest nearby death?
Absolutely.
Ouch.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Next we had Mumbo walking into the danger zone due to llama.
Pretty good.
Yeah, dying to llama spit. I'll be honest, I was
That's kinda epic.
expecting it because you had teed it up and I've seen it before.
Yeah.
But it is embarrassing nonetheless.
Too Fast, Too Furious was better than Fast and Furious. Sequels can be good.
Joe was squashed by a falling anvil, and it was not embarrassing at all until he explained that it was embarrassing.
I was trying to do something fun with a cactus, and then just didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Arguably, the most rubbish death, though, is arguably the most embarrassing.
Yeah,
If anything,
well, that's the thing. I actually think
5 minutes to
Pearl's
fail.
death left me feeling like secondhand embarrassment. For her.
Yeah.
Cleo, you're
feel
getting 1
embarrassed.
point. Mumbo, you're getting 2 points. I've seen it before.
What?
Joe, you're getting 3 points because I appreciate the effort. And Pearl, it was genuinely embarrassing. So this one, you're not going to be moving from where you are.
Oh, that's impossible.
You need to,
I fell already.
Yeah, Mumbo, you gotta stay on your block. You
Okay.
need to jump the exact amount of letters for each word said by the Permit Master. First word. Never. Okay. Going to give you
Oh, for goodness sake!
What'd you say?
obliterate.
Don't know what I expected.
No, you didn't! I would have preferred resin. I regret being part of this stupid game. I didn't even know what was going on. I just came over because I thought something fun would be happening, but actually it wasn't. It was terrible. I could have ended up with resin, but I've ended up millions of blocks away. I hate everything.
Congratulations, you're
You're fine.
exiled.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like you guys. I do. I do like you guys. But
But you'd rather die than hang out with us forever.
briefly.
We'll see you.
I don't
see you in a
blame
couple
him.
seconds.
Well, is there anything else that we need to do, or did you just want to get us to exile? Is this that? Is this it?
The whole point was an elaborate way to get you to set your spawn, lull you into a full sense of security, then blow you all up.
Okay, that's fantastic. So what I'm going to say now is that this, just to be very clear to everyone, is a rage quit. Okay, this is a rage join.
You should
This is,
have.
oh,
And he's gone again.
I'm rage quitting again.
By my calculations, there's actually very, very few people left back in the
Yeah, I was feeling a bit lonely.
normal land.
So I guess you could argue that I haven't been exiled. I've been insiled. Regardless of what it is, I'm there. Are there no beds around here? This is miserable. Why is everyone's base blown up? Seriously, what is going on here? What? Exile is pants. Exile is complete pants. I don't enjoy it one bit. Oh my goodness. You know what? Apparently there's a meeting tonight, and I'm just going to go to that and see what happens. And I will never randomly join a group again. How does this float? How does this...
That is a very good point.
Surely this would
How
not
is this
float.
still floating?
This would... This does not seem buoyant in the slightest.
I log on today and there's suddenly like everyone in exile. What the heck happened?
Pearl was sweating for the resin permit, and we're not entirely sure why.
Well, welcome to exile, guys. It used
to
to
be
be
here.
really awesome.
So wait, so I don't want to be here. Pearl doesn't want to be here. Joel, do you
Does
want to be
anyone
here?
want? No. Does anyone want to be here, Mumbo?
wants to be
No one wants to be here. But I,
Honestly, if Cub leaves,
No?
I'm good. I'm fine.
okay, so
Trevor
Jeff
just
might
wants
want to
to-
be here.
I see some Popo approaching. By the way,
Wait,
Hey!
is this actually a
Done
fight?
anything?
Is this actually a fight?
fascinating.
What's
Fascinating.
going on?
No, they were coming for peace. They were coming to bring peace. My confusion is immeasurable.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm
Have
not
a
calm.
cookie. Calm down. I'm false now.
Opposite of calm.
There are still permits missing, and we need them back.
I mean, to be fair, you could have just asked nicely.
We did.
Was all of this necessary? Really?
We did.
We
ask.
did ask nicely. Don't rewrite the story, Diggity.
Gaslight them.
Skiz, you
been
just
asking
tried
for
to
a while.
kill me without asking any questions.
Yeah.
You left one sign and then you tried to kill me while I was reading the
Everything
sign.
was put. You know remember that was some an hermits illegal coming to my purple shop. base. You had all the knowledge you needed. That was an
Yeah.
illegal purper shop.
Yeah,
that was
but-
grounds
To
for
be
for
fair,
exile.
it did start with us targeting the people who were not giving up the permits, and then it just turned into you get exiled, I get exiled,
Yeah.
we all get exiled, and now we're all here. And there's no one left to, even though I've got an ender pearl, there's no one left to activate it. So
Right.
We admit we took it a little far, right? We admit that we took it a little far.
I mean, a little bit.
We took it a little far.
A little bit far.
Admit it. Admit it.
You fails in comparison to the poisoning of the mines that Jevin has done to you a lot. He's been lying from day one. From day one, he was against us from
That was
day
a sick
one.
dodge, by the way.
That was so good. That was
this
Matrix
one
level
dodge.
dodge. That was
dodge.
next level.
it looks like
Yes,
we're
I
not
will.
going to agree on the whole permit thing. So how about this? We all go back to the mainland.
Yes.
And forget exile. We set spawn
Yeah.
back home, and we agree on one thing: that we put the decision of the permit's future in the court's hands, and we all respect that decision.
Hey. Somebody put
So
down an
we're
ender.
here.
Right in that enter test right in there, buddy.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward standing around before committing mass suicide, isn't it?
Everyone, let's open up this
Please let
trap
me kill
here.
you all.
What?
Let me hit you all in, please.
Open up this.
I really want
Oh, baby, that's...
See you at spawn, guys.
Wait, there's slime. We can hit the slime.
One. Oh,
We went down the wrong way. We have to go all the way back up to the top. This is the most
my
awkward
God.
way. We messed.
Yeah.
This is so
This
awkward.
is like anticlimactic death.
Yeah.
waste of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I could kill you, Mumbo.
Oh, you could do that. Yeah. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Lead the way,
Shall
Judge.
we walk?
Gone.
Oh, what the heck?
Okay.
Ren!
This is not the official entrance.
What is this, Ren?
Ren. How do I
That is
get
the
out of
worst.
here? Ren. Oh, guys, could somebody, please, somebody. I'm sorry, Ren. Oh, guys, I've been fully left behind. No way. The only blocks are gravity blocks. I'm gonna miss the verdict. Oh no. So embarrassing. I'm
Wait, Mumbo's
coming.
not here.
One sec. Wait,
Where did you go?
He's here. He's here.
Did you jump out?
He's coming through the window.
Mumbo.
Use the door, you animal.
I'm here.
Wow.
And I'm a juror, apparently.
Mumbo.
What? You guys left me.
Through. There's
You didn't
literally a door.
There's a big door.
Where?
Around the front of the building.
Yeah, but I thought you
Buildings
guys
have
were doing the
doors,
verdict
Mumbo.
without me.
I
I
didn't
thought.
see the door.
No way you broke in the window.
Everybody's kind of recognizing my authority in this place now, and I'm happy to make this decision for us. And the best way to do it, I think, is we're going heads or tails, baby. Now,
Really?
heads is going to be that we continue things as they are. We have the permits still. We can issue out whatever. Permit office can do whatever with the permits and issue them out to new people or whatever. Or tails, we shut the whole system down. Okay.
Tails never fails, baby. Let's go.
We shut the whole
Blimey.
permit thing down and it's anarchy. Joel, since you are unbiased and undecided, you will call heads or tails.
Oh, no.
Didn't you just explain?
That
Wait,
doesn't
wait,
make any
what?
sense.
Wait,
That's
why is there
That's
peanuts? Wait, you just explained.
You don't tell me in my courtroom that this doesn't make sense. I'm in law.
You already picked, man. You already picked. You need to ring the
You already
button.
picked.
Okay, tails that these
Wait a
guys
second.
win.
That doesn't make sense at all. Don't sit down. Sit down. I was testing you to
confused.
see if you were stupid enough to fall for that. And we're heads or tails. Here we go.
Come on, baby.
It'll take a second to
I
warm
forgot
up.
which one was what.
Oh, tails.
Which side is which?
Oh,
Let it be
it's
heads.
both.
Heads left.
Come on, baby. Come
Cancel the
on.
whole system.
Tails.
Come on.
There's a lot of tails going on right now. Are you sure this is fair?
Come on.
And
What does that mean? What does it mean?
permits
There's like
are
two heads
abolished.
in that whole
The
thing.
permit office is closed.
Guys, I found the
Oh,
door.
you know what? Now that I have you all here, wait, don't leave, Mumbo. Don't leave. Skiz and I have set up a donation area for the nether.
All right, see you
Yes.
later.
Bye.
That'd be great.
Bye.